Hello guys, I am back from another video and today we're talking about what if Deku had a symbiote. So in the last video, Deku, Izuku was going to, the USJ where they're going to be training, but they were attacked by the League of Villains. But Izuku, by thinking, told Melissa to basically create this glider while Izuku brings, Jiro. When they landed into, solid ground, they see that, Aizawa's being attacked by the Nomu, but Izuku defeats it pretty easily. So, after that, Izuku kills, Shigaraki by literally tearing him apart by just getting both of his hands and ripping him apart from the middle, basically killing him. So, Kyonagiri basically escapes as Izuku turned back to normal from his whole, what I'm gonna be calling his, Bloodseeker state. So, after he, went home, he basically eats dinner as he goes to sleep. So, let's talk about what happens next. So Izuku basically wakes up as Izuku goes downstairs after taking a bath and also wearing his clothes as Izuku sees a letter. The letter says that, apparently Asashi is going to be, going back to work again. So, Izuku sees his breakfast as he starts eating. So, after leaving home, Izuku starts going to class, where Aizawa tells everybody that they're going to be having dorms. So, you just need to tell your parents, says Aizawa. And also, there's going to be a sports festival, says Aizawa. So, if you want to, get ready, this is your chance because, you only have 2 weeks, says Aizawa. As everybody's basically excited. But Izuku thinks in his mind, this will be fun. As Izuku smiles like a sadistic madman. As one person sees it, and it's Ochako, as Ochako says, "Hey Izuku, maybe you should not do that smile, it's kinda scaring me." Izuku says, "Ugh, fine, whatever." So, when Izuku came back home, Izuku sees, his father, Asashi. As Asashi says, "Hey, Izuku." As Izuku says, "What is it, Pops?" As he says, "So, are you going out anywhere or you're..." Izuku says, "No, Pops." And besides, here, Izuku throws the papers of Izuku going to, the dorms, as Asashi sees them, as Asashi says, "Wait, you're going to the UA dorms? You're going to be staying there?" And Izuku says, "Yeah." As he says, "Sure, I'll put up these forms, then after that you can go." Izuku says, "Thanks." So, Izuku goes to sleep as Izuku, after packing all of his things, Izuku tells his father, Sashi, goodbye. So, Izuku is, in the UA dorms. Izuku sees two people there, being, Melissa and Jiro. As Jiro says, "Oh, hello Izuku." And Izuku says, "Hey Jiro." As Melissa says, "Oh, hey Izuku, I didn't know you decided to, stay in the UA dorms." And Izuku says, uh, I think it's probably going to be a little bit more nicer there and less lonely." As Jiro says, "So you actually want to be, be close to people?" Izuku says, "Whatever." So yeah. So Izuku goes to his, no, new dorm room. As Izuku basically, puts all of his stuff in. As Izuku sees, well, something in his clothes. Izuku sees, purple and, something weird. It looks like a mix of, dark blue and, purple goop. As Izuku says, "Hey, Sanguinius." As he says, "Yes, but..." Oh no. As Izuku says, "What the hell is this?" As he says, Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, boss. Well, if you didn't know, Clintar had to reaper are asexual, so we make a lot of babies. Izuku says, "What? That means you're. Damn it. I'm gonna be throwing these out." As as Singunia says, "Oh no, please." Izuku says, "I do not give a fuck." As Singunia says, with a really puppy dog look, as he says, please don't throw away my babies." As Izuku says, fine, just I'm gonna be putting them somewhere else. Izuku finds this jar. As Izuku pokes holes inside of the lid, little holes so the symbiote won't get out and basically roam around the school. As Izuku puts both of the symbiotes inside of there, as they start moving, the purple and blue one seem to be more faster, while the what was the other color again? While the red one, I'm just going to be changing it to the red one because I just feel like I got a headache. I kind of feel like I'm getting a headache sometimes, so just ignore it, okay? So Izuku says, "Huh, this purple and blue one seems fast, while the other one, this red one, it seems to be more, how do I say it? More shyer, I guess I can call it." Duh. Alright, Sanguinius, what should we do with these children of yours? As he says, maybe put them in, like, the closet, please? Izuku says, fine. Izuku breaks a piece of, chocolate, as Izuku throws it inside of the jar where the Clintar, aka the symbiote, start eating it. So, after Izuku does that, Izuku starts going to, to the living quarters, where Izuku sees every single one of his classmates, as Izuku sees Kaminari coming closer to him. As he says, "Hey bro," Izuku says, "Don't call me bro." As he says, "So, I was wondering." Izuku says, "Wondering about what?" As he says, "Well, I've been wondering, should we train together? Because, your quirk kind of feels a little bit, overpowered enough, so can I use you as, like a training dummy or something?" Izuku says, "Are you calling me an idiot, you dumb electrical bastard?" As he says, "No, no, 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 I'm not saying it like that." As Izuku says, "Fine, I'll train with you, but make sure not to make me mad. And maybe I should have a little bit of fun with you." Izuku cracks his knuckles with a sadistic grin. As Kaminari says, as he starts, gulping, like, "Go- okay, Izuku. Um, so, when it's time for them to, train, Izuku goes super, super hard on, Kaminari. To the point that even Kaminari is basically, a bit overpowered now. Wait for a second. So, Kaminari is able to use, blue electricity instead of his, usual yellow. As Kaminari says, "Thank you, Izuku bro." Izuku says, "I keep telling you, stop calling me bro." As he says, "Oh, okay." So, after Izuku, leaves, Izuku goes back into his room as he's getting ready to feed, the, Sanguinius' children, aka the other symbiotes. Izuku says, "Alright, time to feed you back." As Izuku sees, the jars are open. Izuku says, "What the heck? Murder!" As Izuku is basically panicking. As Izuku thinks in his mind, "Damn it, damn it, damn it! If those Clintar find a host, fuck." So, yeah. Izuku's basically panicking as Izuku is basically looking around as Izuku gives up. Izuku says, "Damn it!" as as well, Sanguinius says, "So did you find?" As Izuku basically glares at Sanguinius, as Sanguinius says, sorry, boss." Izuku says, "No food for you for a week." As he says, "I'm sorry." As Izuku says, "I hope those things won't find a host." So, this is going to be in a different perspective. So, wait for a second, guys. So, this is in the perspective of, well, Jiro, Kirishima, and Melissa, where they're basically going to, well, to a party with, well, with some other people. So, while they're partying, they're basically, well, playing around, doing some stuff while they're doing games. Basically, like, um, like per se karaoke or something like that. So, after that whole party thing with the rest of his other classmates, so when they started going back to, well, to the dorms, well, apparently Kirishima forgot his, well, cell phone, and Jiro forgot her, well, purse. So they started going back to, well, to the karaoke place. When they found their cell phone and, well, purse, they see a bit of goop. As Kirishima says, "Ew, bro, it seems to be something on my phone. It seems to be, it's color red." As the symbiote basically grabs onto his arm, as Kirishima says, "Bro, what the heck is happening to me?" As Jiro says, "What? What are you talking about?" As the purple and blue symbiote basically starts grabbing onto her, well, face as they're being taken over. So, after they finally get coated, they turned into, well, brand new hosts. In their minds, specifically Jiro and Kirishima's, Jiro sees, well, her symbiote as she says, "Nice to meet you. The name's Cutthroat. So you must be my host." I can't believe my father's actually, well, was a friend of yours. Or at least my father's host. As she says, "Host? What are you talking about?" As she says, "Oh, did my father's hosting tell you? I'm a Clintar." "I heard of these quirks of yours, so I was wondering. If you'll be my host, I'll make your quirk even better. So, do we have a deal?" As she says, "Sure, but what are you?" So she basically explains what is a, well, symbiote. As she says, Wait, that means Izuku's quirk." As she says, "Yes, my father, Sanguinius. Dang, he's a coward." So let's go to Kirishima's, well, mind. So Kirishima's basically in his mind as Kirishima sees his symbiote, his demon, or I just like to call it, as Kirishima says, "Bro, what the heck? Where am I?" As he sees his symbiote, as he says, "My name is Ares. So, you're my host then. Huh. Your hardening quirk seems a bit, well, overpowered. So, if I were to use you, well, maybe if you let me be your friend, you would gain even more powerful abilities, including your, well, hardening quirk. And damn, I can't believe you're my father's, well, host. Is actually a big friend of yours." As he says, "What are you talking about, bro?" As he says, "Ugh, stop saying bro. Can you at least be tired of that, phrase, as he says, no, as he says, whatever. Anyway, so you're my host now. So, so, just call me Aries, and I'll make your quirk even better, stronger, faster, and make it more deadlier than ever imagined. So, Kirishima accepted as they basically wake up as they're basically in their dorm room. So, in Kirishima's bedroom, he sees Kirishima and well well wait for a sec and Sero. So Kirishima says, "What happened to me?" As Kaminari says, "Dude, you basically fainted in the when we came back to see you in the karaoke bar. You're basically knocked out with Jiro." As Sero says, "Yeah, what happened?" As Kirishima remembers, as he says, "Oh, nothing. It's probably just some sort of it's probably because I was drunk or something." As in Jiro's room, she sees well she sees Ochako, Momo, and Mina. So Mina says, "So what happened? Did you get drunk?" As she says, "It's probably because I think I was just drunk, and that is why we were knocked out, me and Kirishima." As Mina says, "Oh, I guess that's kind of true." As Momo says, "So, guess we should leave her alone." As Ochako says, "Yeah, we should let her sleep." So, yeah. So, after that day, both of them basically go to sleep. Kirishima and Jiro. So yeah, so I hope you liked the video. Comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.